Taurus, welcome to the extended. I'm going to throw some runes and I'm going to go deeper into some of these energies, but first I want to get an overall picture of what exactly it is that's going on here. And for that I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. It looks to me like you are doing something for the greater good that is actually benefiting you as well. Don't think of this as a burden, Taurus. It's happening to you because you're the Empress and the great teacher. Because you can. These two cards, the Empress here and the Hermit here, super strong energies of teaching others. And this is probably what this communication is about. It's like teaching a man to fish, teaching somebody else how to get out of this tunnel. Energies for Taurus, please. I want to look on the bottom of the deck because that was interesting how that came off. Fox. Oh, that's interesting. Fox is sly. I don't feel like this is another person. I feel like it's you being sly in this, which speaks to this Seven of Wands in reverse. It's not confrontational. It's sly. It's like you are just moving you and your immediate connections or these other people with you away from this. Okay. Firefly, yep. Light in the darkness. Hyena. Fish. Wow, I don't want that many. I don't want that many. Hawk. Buffalo. Okay. We're going to talk about these in a minute. Hawk has a bigger overview, okay? Hawks can see keenly. I feel like this is more of a story and this is the bigger overview. Buffalo it's a little bit like elephant energy in that like it's unstoppable. But buffalo energy is much more like a stampede, a herd moving forward unstoppably. So there is a bigger picture here that the herd has power. I think this has to do with this Four of Pentacles, everybody working together. There's more than one person here, and it feels like you have a bigger overview about there's power in numbers. I'll put that here. So, these ones. We've got Firefly. Fireflies are, for when they're an indicator species, kind of like frogs. When something in the environment changes, they feel it first. Okay? I feel like this firefly very much is you lighting up the darkness. Like you see there's a danger. There is a danger. There's a hyena in your midst. And I think it's this magician in reverse energy. Hyenas are very deceptive. You're never quite sure if they're of the light or the dark. But they're dark. I think you see that, right? Firefly is on the dark side of this hyena. I don't think people understand that they're actually in danger here of something greater than what is being presented. And you see that. There is a danger here. This hawk and buffalo, though, it's like, it feels like, and I don't remember what this other card is, we're going to see that, but it feels like you have a greater overview. You know you need to rally the troops, get more people on board with you. I don't think that they're going to understand it though. Like you just need to get them on board with you to move this way. Like it's kind of like if you were to tell somebody, "Oh my God, there's a spider behind you." They freak out. They turn around. They try and see the spider. Like it's like you see the spider and you're just like, "Oh wow, you guys, you know what? Let's look over here. Let's go over here." It feels more like that. Like not alarming them, but getting them to move. Buffalo. Getting them to move. It feels like that. They aren't going to understand what you're doing. Don't even try to explain it. But there is a manipulator and a hyena nastiness in your energy. You see it. You are lighting it up. But I don't think you're lighting up to them. Maybe you don't even need to tell them about it. You just need to convince them to move the other way, away from that hyena that you see. Oh, I feel strongly about that. What was this other one? Fish. Fish is a very slippery energy. Fish is guided by their intuition. They live in the water realm, in the dark, but it doesn't matter that it's dark because they're connected to their intuition. Okay, so I think you need to, Taurus, get them away from this hyena energy by way of appealing to their emotions, appealing to their intuition, appealing to their humanity, compassion. No, it feels more like by appealing to their ability to do so. This also looks to me like that hyena is out to get the fish. So really, you need to get that fish on board with you. And I don't think that I think it has to do with appealing to their humanity, their compassion. Like maybe you say, "Hey, let's go over this way because we're going to help these other people." So they're all like, "Yes, we want to go help," right? Because this is a compassionate feeling. But what you're really doing is getting them away from this hyena. There is a hyena after them, after all of you, and you see it. You need to communicate, get them away. Ooh, you need to help get them out of this magician energy in reverse. Okay? Okay. This was an overall energy. No, I really feel like it goes on top of that magician. And this goes down here. You have a bigger overview. You need to rally the troops. There's safety in numbers. There's actually, this stampede can go over just about anything. This buffalo energy, if you get enough of you. But I don't think you're going to be able to convince them necessarily, but you do need to communicate with them to say, "Come on, this way." Okay. That's super interesting. Okay. I'm going to go into some of these energies. For that, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts deck. I want to know what it is that you're not seeing here. This 3 of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. 4 of Rods. And Knight of Swords upright. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Knight of Swords upright, that is this Son of Swords upright, okay? Somebody's got crooked thinking or propaganda. It feels more like propaganda, like they're not seeing somebody is, I feel like this is that magician energy. The King of Swords in reverse is not thinking straight, okay? This feels like you're calling them out on it. This came out in between though, this Four of Rods. It's interesting because the Four of Rods, I think of it as the four things we need as a basis for our life to work. But in this, it looks like children, family. This feels like saving your family, protecting them from this tyrant. That might be the King of Wands in reverse more, but still, the King of Swords is not thinking straight. I'm not sure that this magician person knows that they're not thinking straight. Like, it feels like you're being led into the lion's lair and you need to be like, whoa, 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 we're not going there. We're not going to go see these hyenas. Whoa. And you're this beauty of these people in the Four of Rods, like, it's beauty, and you are protecting that. That looks like a warrior protecting that which cannot protect itself. Beauty, innocence, kindness, love, family. So what they're not seeing, they don't understand a new start. Interesting, because the King of Swords would be the father of this Knight of Swords, right? So maybe this is a familial situation and like the patriarch of the family is just not thinking right, and you're like, no, I'm not going to allow you to do that. I need to come in here and save my sister and my mother. Like, it feels like that. The King of Swords in reverse is a weak position. Being here in the Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Wands in reverse, this is like really in the greater environment, they don't see a way out of this. This feels like, succumbing to the propaganda, laying down the sword because you're old and you're feeble, and you being like, I will not. You will not harm them. You don't see this, but I can see this. So I'm going to get everybody out of this, including this father figure, this King of Swords in reverse, probably. No, doesn't feel like that. It feels like the King of Swords in reverse has, like what they're doing, they are actually going to harm these people in this family. And this guy is saying, no way. I don't feel like this is done out of maliciousness so much as ignorance. All right, I want to know about this. Daughter of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords in the greater outcome. No, greater picture, sorry. Combining two things there. Greater picture. Daughter of Cups with the Five of Swords in the greater picture. What does that mean, Spirit, please? Clarify that. Daughter of Cups and Five of Swords. Ace of Rods in reverse. That's powerlessness. This does feel like the Daughter of Cups is powerless. It's like this energy in the Four of Rods here. It's like you are protecting them. Protecting your sister and your mother, your family, your loved ones, your immediate environment. Because you see something is not right. But the Ace of Rods in reverse is powerlessness. So I think it's because this person they don't have the power to do it. The Moon in reverse, they don't see it coming. Six of Cups, yep, children. Children, family, soul connection, soul bonds. there is a powerlessness in this the moon in reverse. Okay, upright the moon is darkness, not things not being clear, not being seen. But in reverse, combined with this Ace of Rods, it's like this says to me they don't even know they're not in the know. They don't even know they can't see. And then the Six of Cups in reverse, this can be a karmic thing. It's still, it feels like you are doing this for your soul family. That's what it feels like. The Six of Cups upright is soul connections, past lives, children. This looks like you're not going to let anybody hurt your child or your soul family, even because they're powerless, because they don't see it. They don't even know it's happening. You do. This firefly and this hawk, you do. I mean, this entire reading was about you see something that they don't. And you need to take some action here. And I think it's a communication action. And I feel like it's to get them away from the danger without scaring them. Don't freak them out. Wow. Okay. What else? All right. This 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. The Ten of Swords, I know, is you just want to end it. But what is this Ten of Wands in reverse? Ten of Wands in reverse. Okie dokie. Came off the bottom. We've got the Queen of Rods in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Upright, this queen is helping in the fraud. She's participating in it. You see that? In reverse, she's not going to participate in that fraud. You're not going to participate in that deceit. The best course of action is this Ten of Wands in reverse. It's like, ooh, that's so interesting. I'm not participating in this anymore. You see that there's something wrong with this, and you're not going to do it anymore. Wow. But it has to do, ooh, falling on top of that Ten of Swords, it's like, it's almost like whatever this hyena energy, magician in reverse energy is trying to do, they need your participation. And you're saying, I'm not doing this anymore. You're not going to get me to tear up my family and harm my family, harm others. Oh, that's so interesting. You're dropping that burden. You're dropping that. So I guess that is a dropping the burden. You're dropping that burden. You're not going to participate anymore. Best course of action. Don't participate anymore in the fraud, in the deceit. And that really would speak very much to this Hermit energy with the Sun of Swords, communicating something, being a teacher, explaining to others. It feels like being a truther. A light in the darkness for others. By you not participating, you are leading others through this to the light at the end of the tunnel. I really think that's what it is. And it works best if you have everybody with you anyways. Alrighty. Okay. I want to know about I'm sorry, I'm trying to decide if I want both of those together. No. Seven of Wands in reverse. What is it that you're not defending? More clarity on the Seven of Wands in reverse, please. Clarity on the Seven of Wands in reverse, please. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Rods. And Justice in reverse. Okay. What you don't need to defend. Okay. So if you look at these four cards, the only one upright is the King of Cups. Okay. This is having compassion, love, love for others, being emotionally balanced. Okay. So I feel like this is the most. This is you. Now, Cups is the water suit. It's power through, it's heart-based power. Comes out with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Rods in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. Upright, the Three of Pentacles is a collaboration. Working on things together. The Knight of Rods, like the Queen of Rods, can force his will, especially in reverse. Justice is balance, karmic balance. All of these in reverse, it says to me, you're ending a collaboration. You're not forcing your will. Because there's no justice here. I think that's why the Seven of Rods is in reverse. Seven of Rods is in reverse because there is no justice to be had here. You need to, through heartfelt compassion, communication, heartfelt being. Now the King of Cups, he's the king, he's a leader. By being compassionate, it's like you know not to defend yourself against this collaboration that's forcing an injustice on you, an injustice. There is a collaboration of forcing injustice upon you. And the answer to that is heartfelt energy. Heartfelt knowing, being the good king, being love. Like people will follow this guy, not because he tells them to, but because they feel it from him. They love him. They trust him. He's trustworthy. I think your best bet is to just be the best choice, be the better option, be trustworthy. Be solid in what you're telling them in the sense that, like, make sure your words and actions match, because the King of Cups, his words and actions match. He has tons of integrity and he loves all. Okay, let's throw some roots. More information, summary please for Taurus. Oh, hold on, sorry. Okay. This is Ingus, and it's touching the Son of Swords. Ingus is an energy of, can be a politician type of energy. It is an energy of making things happen on the world, on the earth plane. It's being a leader. Ingus sometimes can have a little bit of a mercurial energy in that it can be a little bit of a trickster energy. I don't think it's a trickster energy so much as it's falling on this Son of Swords, right here next to this Knight of Swords. It's like you might have a gift for words in which you can get people to follow your will and make it seem like it's their idea. That feels right. Coming out with this Queen of Rods in reverse, like you aren't going to be able to force anything to happen here. You can't order them to do it, but you can talk to them so that they think it's their idea. There is something about that here, because Ingus is an energy that can work it so that they get what they want, but they think it's their idea. You get what you want, but they think it's their idea to do it. That's an interesting message. Okay. Here, flat on top of Firefly, we've got Ewas. Now, Ewas upright. This has to do with trust. Okay. So Ewas translates literally as horse. This is the, it's not a horse as in a journey. That would be Rido. There's a different room here called Rido. It's not out right now, but there's a room called Rido, and that is the journey on the horse. This is more the trust between the horse and the rider. It's a very symbiotic relationship. You have it almost in reverse, not quite. It feels like there is a fine balance between you getting them to come this way versus them just coming this way of their own volition. Like there is, you need to get them to trust what you're saying, and it comes out of this King of Cups. Like if you have any kind of non-integrity or any kind of manipulative energy going on in yourself, you need to rid yourself of that right now, because the way you are going to light this up and get other people to follow you has to do with them just flat out trusting you and coming of their own volition. Okay, this one, it's touching this hyena. Righto. This is journey. That's so funny. This is journey. Yep. And it's like this. It came out like this, right? You need to get them to trust you so that they can choose to come with you. They need to choose to come with you. You need to get them to trust you. It needs to be made in some way their idea. Wow, okay, strange. Okay, what it is that you aren't able to see coming together, what you're going to struggle with. Manaz. In reverse. That's interesting. Manaz, now this is self. It's man. Humanity. To me, it's a mirroring. We mirror each other. This may very well be why you need to get everybody to come with you, because we mirror each other. Nobody is an island all of their own. It's like I gotta get them to come with me because that's what's best for me. It happens to be best for them too, but it's best for me too. Like it speaks a little of this Nine of Pentacles in reverse and what needs to fall away. It's like, in order to make this work, we all need to be involved. And what you're going to struggle with is that you don't see that coming together. You don't see everyone working together. Feels very divided, when what you want is unity. So what you're going to struggle with is that everything seems to be divided. You may understand that their good is your good and vice versa. It's like, I need you guys to come this way because we need to get everybody out because we're all one. Something like that. Okay. Lastly, up here on this, it's touching the moon most specifically. The moon in reverse. This is exactly what I said. This is Kenaz. It means lighting up the darkness, okay? You have it in reverse because this is Kenaz upright. So they don't see. They don't see. Fell on top of the moon in reverse. They don't see. I'm not sure that they are going to see. You need to come up with a way, Taurus, on how you're going to get everybody to listen to you and follow you without you shocking them, putting them in a defensive position. That could also very much be this Seven of Wands in reverse. Don't be very, very mindful and careful not to make them defensive. If they feel attacked, they're going to dig their heels in like a mule, and you're never going to get them anywhere. You need to be very careful not to make them defensive. It needs to, this energy of Inguz is you need to massage it in a way where they want to move. They want to do what you're suggesting. Oh my gosh, I don't know exactly what you're dealing with here, but there are some people who are not in understanding of what's happening. You understand clearly. You can't force them. They need to move. The hurt. You're never going to move a buffalo by forcing it. A buffalo is going to go where the buffalo is going to go. We want all of the buffaloes. But I don't think you're going to be able to goad them. This isn't a sheep. This isn't somebody that a sheepdog would like be able to herd. They're very strong and stubborn and powerful, and they're just you see a bigger picture. Buffalo, as formidable as they are, they're still prey. Don't make them defensive, okay? They don't understand, and you may have to convince them that this is that this is in their best interest. I think that feels like what this is about. You need to convince them that this is in their best interest. Okay. I hope that that's helped you, Taurus. Until next time, namaste.